Now, I got to give you game information for the Jaguar Nation that's headed up to Jackson, Mississippi today, and for the Jackson fans that'll be headed over to the vet today. I know we get everybody, and whether you're Jackson or Southern, you don't matter. Whether you're just a fan of this game that's taking place for a championship, nobody better than to talk about it than my man who is the Associate Athletic Director for Public Relations, my man Travis Jarome. Good morning, Travis.
Good morning, Perry. How are you? I can't believe you got me coming on this morning after those three guys.
Hey,
You must
listen,
not want
man.
your ratings to do well this afternoon. On this
But you the
weekend.
boss dog today, so for it to run good today, everybody got to go through you. So I got it. Those guys only do well in Baton Rouge. We headed up into your neck of the woods today.
Look, we welcome everybody to come up here. Just remember, don't get mad at Jackson State this weekend. It's a conference championship, so there's only certain things we do that are not that the conference office doesn't do because it's a championship game. It's at our field, but it's a neutral site, so to speak.
So you saying they got complaints? Please direct that to the SWAC office.
I'm not going to say that now because I don't want the SWAC office getting mad at me and saying, "Well, we got all these Southern fans calling and saying Travis Strong told us to call you."
Travis, all right, let's talk about today's ball game, SWAC Championship at Mississippi Veterans Memorial Stadium, Southern versus Jackson. We know this is a rivalry game, and in the past, when these two teams meet up, it is typically one of the most well-attended HBCU football. You know what? Take out HBCU. It is one of the highest-attended games in FCS, period, across the nation. That is not a classic, and then you add a championship to it. It presents a lot of interest for people coming in and traveling to the stadium today. Let's talk about, first of all, tickets. The do's and the don'ts of tickets, because I remember last time as we brought this up, some people may have bought tickets from the wrong places, from the wrong sites and wrong whatever. What is tickets today? What's acceptable and what's not acceptable?
The best thing to do is to not buy anything from a third party. Go to gojsutigers.com/tickets, buy them from that site, or you can get them when you get to the stadium. All the ticket booths will be open today. But just don't buy anything off a third party, especially if you haven't done it yet. Just wait till you get to the stadium to do so. And if anybody's selling parking third party or anywhere else you see parking has been sold out for the last week and a half, so there is no parking. So don't try to buy a parking pass from somebody and then get here and get upset because you can't get into your lot today. But just on tickets, no third party tickets. Only everything needs to come off our Impact Ticketing website, which is linked to our Jackson State website.
Give me some examples, because some people may not know what third party is out there. You know, they buying tickets. What are examples of do not buy from third party? What are some third parties?
Best thing to do is don't buy anything off of StubHub, SeatGeek, anything of those magnitudes. One is you're not going to get them in time anyway because the game is actually today, and if you're buying them off of those sites today, unless somebody's willing to transfer the tickets to you right then, it could be 4 hours, 5 hours, 2 weeks before you get the tickets transferred to you, and by then it's too late.
Y'all listen, I'm trying to hook y'all up now. Though, hey, he telling you. And then parking. Once again, you said parking has been sold out for a week.
Parking has been sold out literally probably 2 days after we put it on sale. So if you're coming up, you need to find somewhere to park that is a legal parking area that you can park. That when you come back, your car is still going to be there and not be towed. So find you a parking deck that you'll have to pay to get out. You may just have to Uber over here or catch your eye with somebody to the stadium. I know it's unfortunate we're out of parking, but it's really not unfortunate out of parking because that means we're expecting a big crowd.
You know what's so funny is what you just said, legally. Listen, the last time I came up there, the people parked in the median in the middle of the road. They were getting in wherever they could fit in, Travis.
Hey, it's game day at Jackson. You know, around here, the city shuts down. Jackson is Jackson State.
That was funny. We was driving. I said, man, the people just found anywhere to park. And it was like, it's all good. We know what you're doing. You headed over to the stadium. All right, let's talk about bag policies. I know there was a possibility of rain in the forecast. It has since moved out, but just in case, let's talk about all of that stuff just in case people do decide to say, hey, I want to bring this, I want to bring that. What's acceptable to bring into the stadium, and what should it look like?
Again, get you a clear bag. Make sure everything is out. If you got containers in your bag, make sure they're clear containers, And if it's going to rain, which the rain has moved out according to what the weather forecast is for the rest of the day, but if it's going to rain, get you a $5 poncho or $2 poncho. Don't bring an umbrella in the stadium because it might get turned around, but just get you a poncho, something to keep you dry, especially when it rains, because if it does rain today, it's not going to rain very long.
And what about containers, food, whatever, somebody trying to walk into the stadium with?
You might as well just leave it in your car. Don't even come up to the gate. If it's something you got in question, don't even come to the gate with it because they'll turn you around and make you go back to your car. They'll make you throw it away, including those nice handbags. Ladies, don't bring up when you nice handbags to the gate. and then get mad when they tell you got to take it back to your car or they're going to have to throw it away. It's just like anywhere else you go. If you bring something nice that you don't want to lose and don't want to have to get rid of, don't bring it to the gate, because every stadium around the country goes by the same policies. It's not just Jackson State.
And hey, I don't want nobody to have any problems this weekend. What time does gates open today? You know, the old saying is, Travis, they open the other side up first, and then on the visitor side, they typically wait to hold, and they hold it, and they open it up. So what time are the gates supposed to open up today?
Gates open at 11 on the home side and 12:50 on the visit. No, I'm kidding. 11 on both sides.
That's
11
what they
o'clock
say
on
happens,
11
Travis.
o'clock on both sides.
It's 11 on both sides.
It'll be, well, we might hold the visiting side a little bit. We'll have to tell them we had to use the same workers on both sides, so they had to come from the home side to the visiting side.
Can I ban Marty and Travis? Can they get in?
I have no comment on that situation. That is above my pay grade. But everybody, look, let me just say this: everybody knows what the policies are here in Jackson, and you know when you got our band marching in, the biggest thing is we've had issues in the past. So the visiting band always comes in after the home band anyway, just because that way when the boom is coming in, the visiting band can't play over them. I mean, it is our home game, and that's just one of the things we ask when visiting teams come in. Just respect that it's our home game. We understand you want to do what you want to do, but just it is our home game. Let us do our normal thing, and then we'll move on.
See, Southern has created change in policies in places. It's understood. Hey, we can respect it. Travis, let's talk about this game on television. ESPN2 tomorrow is going to be broadcast right there in Jackson, Mississippi, and Mississippi Veterans Memorial. Give us some information about being able to watch this game out there.
Yeah, a lot of eyes will be on this game. It kicks at 1 o'clock. Kick time will actually be at 1:05 with a 5-minute slide due to TV. So if you're expecting to watch the game, go ahead and click it over to ESPN2 at about 12:58 for a 1 o'clock kickoff. You'll go through your little pregame spiel from Tiff and Jay, and then they'll kick it down to Coley Harvey on the sideline, and then we'll kick it off at 1:05 unless something happens. You know, it's a chance for both programs to be seen with a lot of eyes, a great recruiting tool for both teams, a great recruiting tool for both bands, just because they'll all be seen on television.
Let me ask you this. I'm not going to ask you like you don't know, but what is currently maybe the ticket count towards this game currently?
You know, honestly, if I could tell you a number, I would tell you a number. I was so far off on the other one, I don't even want to venture a guess on this. And that's one of the things I've learned around here a long time ago. You don't ever ask until you get told in the fourth quarter how many people are here.
Hey, and I'm looking forward to it because we already know the attendance is going to be high when it's Southern and Jackson. You can expect nothing less than an electric atmosphere. You can expect nothing less than a great crowd, the bands, everything about this. Tailgating, for those who want to tailgate, any tailgate information out there for people?
The best thing to do is go to our website, and if you've got friends who already tailgate, you have to figure out how to get to them because, again, all those spots are sold. So if you're going to tailgate, unless you know somebody, you just got to alert this weekend.
It sounds like a big game, Travis. It sounds like this is what championships are all about. And you know what? Congratulations to Jackson, because all that money gets to stay right there at Jackson State, man. That is the beauty of being able to host a championship, and winner will advance to the Celebration Bowl. We had John Grant on, executive director of the Celebration Bowl, talking about the importance of this game. He's going to be there to present the ticket and, whatever else, the good trinkets that come with being a SWAC champion. But once again, Travis, I want to go through once again, just in case of what they say it a little louder for the people in the back. Let's go back through tickets once again. What's acceptable and not acceptable?
Tickets, don't buy from a third party. Either buy them online from GoJSUTigers.com/tickets or buy them at the gate when you get here. If you're getting here and you don't have a parking pass, don't try to pull in the parking lot and get mad because you can't pull in the parking lot because there are no parking passes. Those things have been sold out for a while. Tailgating, same thing. So you're not going to be able to get in anywhere if you don't have a parking pass already. But again, don't buy tickets from a third party. Just trust what you do. If anything throws up a red flag in your mind that something's not right, don't do it. I mean, that's just the general thing we try to tell people here. And it's not just Southern fans. It's Jackson State fans. It's Alabama State fans. It's everybody that comes here, including our own home fans, that things happen. And you get the ticket from the wrong person, and then you're just out of luck not being able to get in the stadium.
What time does parking open?
7 a.m.
Okay, parking already rocking and rolling this morning. And then lastly, I got to go back again over the bag and umbrella policy because somebody may not have heard us.
Clear bag policy is in effect. Don't bring anything in that you know that you're not going to be able to use. Umbrellas, big bags. your nice handbags that you want to bring in because you want to walk around so people can see what you got, because you're either going to have to walk it back to the car, you're going to have to throw it in the dumpster that's sitting right by the gate, because you're not going to be able to walk in the gate. So don't get here this morning and get upset because you can't get in with it.
Yeah, don't be upset. And now if they start to open that gate at 12:50 today, be very upset. But my man Travis has assured us 11 o'clock, the gates will be opening up. It's electronic, huh? Is it electronic scanning tickets?
It'll be electronic, and then when you get to the gate, you'll be able to. Some people will come up with a hard ticket.
Okay.
And they'll have to be scanned. We don't tear the ticket stubs off. Everything is scanned. So be patient when you get to the gate. It's all, how technology is. Technology can go down at any minute. Just be patient with the people at the gate when they scan your ticket. The scanner may not work the first time, may not work the second time, but rest assured you'll get in. It'll work.
And I tell everybody all the time, sometimes the internet goes down. It kind of goes crazy because you have such a large population of people in a small area, and sometimes your internet may not work. So before you get to that stadium, you might want to screenshot that while you can still access that, because sometimes we have issues with the internet. Have you guys worked with any wireless carriers to try to get anything out there for today?
We have good service here. It's a matter of, just if something goes down, what do you do when it goes down?
Yeah.
We haven't had an issue in the past. It's just when you get a big congestion of people at the gate, that's when people get upset.
Yep.
So, you got a little bit more time to get here. Just take your time getting here. Just make sure you get here at a good time. Gates open at 11. Don't show up at 11:30 and wonder why you're standing in line for 45 minutes to an hour because the line's already long.
My man, Travis Jarome. Travis, man, I appreciate you for coming on this morning. Always good to have a conversation with you and informing the people, because I don't want any issues. As you said, I don't want them sending any messages to you or Jackson State or the SWAC office. They can say they heard it right here on the Jaguar Journal this morning about everything that they needed to know for today's ball game. Travis, thank you. And, man, appreciate all that you do.
No, I appreciate you and look forward to a good game today. It should be a well-played game with two teams that played earlier this year, two teams that are two totally different teams when they take the field.
That's right. SWAC Championship, Southern Jackson State. My man Travis giving you all the information that you needed. Thank you, Travis. All right.
Appreciate you, man.
Thank you.